Traditionally, the last week of the semester is usually called Dead Week, so students can prepare for finals. But Murray State's Dead Week didn't really seem very dead at all this year, not because of the academics.
That's right. It was because of the free concert SGA and Campus Activities Board sponsored for up-and-coming music artist Chase Rice. I even had a chance to pick his brain before the concert. Chase, how you doing tonight?
I'm great. Good to see you.
Awesome. And I know you have a pretty impressive resume. You've done a lot. You were a linebacker for UNC, you worked for NASCAR for a little bit, and you got second place on Survivor Nicaragua. How did you end up in Nashville and in the music industry?
I don't know. I started writing songs when I was in college, and just kind of happened by accident. I grew up with BK from Florida Georgia Line from the time we were this tall, and he was living in Nashville, and he was like, dude, you should come on. I was done with NASCAR because I couldn't do it. After Survivor, I was physically tiny. I was like 170 pounds. Thanks for bringing up the second place, by the way. It feels real good to hear. No, but he was just like, come on, and I went and visited him just to hang out, and the next day ended up moving there. So it was kind of by accident, but I'm glad it happened.
And you actually co-wrote Cruise by Florida Georgia Line, and now some of your songs like Ready, Set, Roll and How She Rolls are finally getting some airtime on the radio. How does that make you feel?
That feels way cooler than Cruise. Cruise, I was just kind of sitting back and watching it happen. I was sitting home, basically. I was on vocal rest a lot when that was climbing the charts. But, yeah, it was fun to watch, but now it's like, now I'm doing it. Now I'm seeing it happen, you know, from the driver's seat. So it's a lot cooler to see Ready, Set, Roll climbing.
And what would you say would be your favorite song that you've ever wrote or performed?
Favorite song I've ever written is Jack Daniels and Jesus. It's off of an old record, but it's somehow climbed its way onto every record I've ever put out, different versions of it, and it's even going on my full album coming out in August. So yeah, that's just because it's true. It's just a true song about my life, and Jack Daniels and Jesus, hands down. And we're playing it tonight, so.
Awesome, can't wait to hear it. And what would you say inspires your music?
Whatever's going on in my life. Right now there's a lot of party songs, there's a lot of take a girl out in your truck songs, and I know a lot of people are complaining about that, but in my opinion, they're just not taking a girl out in their truck enough, you know. But yeah, it's just whatever's going on in my life that works this way on the record. These records are my life in a 12-song CD right now. They'll end up, CDs will disappear, and it'll be MP3s, and then it'll be whatever else, wavelengths that go straight to your brain, whatever. But yeah, it's just my life in an album.
And what kind of advice would you give to someone looking to make their start in the music industry?
Plug your ears when someone tells you no. I mean, because it's going to happen. I've heard no for the last 3 years. So, and people tell me I did it the wrong way, and now we just got our first record deal of any of its kind in country music. I think the second one ever of its kind in any genre, which is basically a promotions deal from Columbia Records, and the other guy to get that same deal, his was with Warner, is Macklemore. So it's worked for me, and when they tell you no, just keep climbing.
And I know a lot of the girls want to know, are you single?
I am single. Yes, I am. I don't know how I I talked to Lee Brice this morning on Bobby DeBones. He's got a kid and a wife. I was like, dude, I don't know how you're doing this with a kid. I'm struggling right now just being single. So, yeah, I'm single.
Well, awesome, Chase. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us, and we can't wait for your concert tonight. You'll put on a great show.